Hello, collective. Very important channeled message coming through. I posted about this almost 2 weeks ago. Now is the perfect time, per my guides, with relation to where different people in the collective are. The people that are going to come across this video is going to be perfect timing for them. So if you see this video and it resonates for you, save it, share it with someone that you think it'll help, and let me know if it has provided any value in terms of the themes that are coming up in the near future here. So the first phrase that I'm hearing, we've got Archangel Sandalphon Zadkiel. Haven't really worked with Archangel Zadkiel very much. I'm not quite sure what this archangel works with. I see something related to elementals here as well. Archangel Raphael. They've told me you will all have a choice to make. To have a choice is something that we were all given with in this lifetime, right? Obviously, there are things that are sort of pre-written for our soul, key markers in our timelines, in our journey, our soul's path, as far as lessons goes. We all have to, for example, learn the lesson of love and loss. But then we also have the flip side of the coin where we get to experience free will. And so you can keep taking all these different turns and never learning the lesson and repeating sort of cycles over and over again for years and years, keep taking the wrong turns, if you will, until you eventually see what it is that you need to see, and then you can make a different choice, right? And so we're always given sort of those fixed things that are written for us, things we've signed up for as far as lessons goes, maybe people we need to meet, and then also our free will, which kind of pivots us and takes us on detours and different courses along the way. So it's really up to you and the choices that you're making that's either going to take you down a longer road or take you down a different road towards your goals, a shorter road. And really that is up to sort of the way that you are, right? Wherever you're at in your consciousness, there's no right or wrong answer. But the message that the guides came through with today, well, for the past month, is the choice that we're all going to have to make. My spirit team, my guides, the angels that I work with tend to pull things into my 3D reality, place them in front of my physical eyes for me to actually recognize that it's a sign or something that I need to share with the collective. So in this case, this was obviously something I needed to share with the collective. It was a series of days where I was seeing nothing but red cars, red roofs, people dressed in all red, like it, to the point where it was like, okay, this is what people would call a glitch in the matrix. Like definitely something that's not really normal, if you will. I mean, what is normal anyway? But this was me seeing for a course of a week red constantly, thinking, is it related to my root chakra? Okay, let me readjust. Is it related to my journey? Okay, let me readjust. And my guides kept saying, no, this is related to the collective. At this point, my clairaudience had started to kick in red pill, blue pill, and I'm like, okay, I've never seen that movie. I know that's sometimes associated with politics, sometimes associated with the movie The Matrix. So when I went and Googled this is when I found out essentially the truth of what they were trying to tell me, and I got a green light to share this message. This has nothing to do with politics, as I've mentioned. Okay, red and blue, I want you to take that color itself related to what political party, although ironically it does align with what's happening right now, but it has nothing to do with politics. This message has nothing to do with politics. It can be if it's applicable to you, is okay, what my guides are telling me to say, but the main message is nothing to do with a political party and the colors it's associated with. Additionally, this is nothing to do with the movie The Matrix, although it's very related in the sense of what that movie presents in terms of, again, in correlation with the collective. Not a coincidence here is what I'm hearing. So red pill is the choice that you make that is different. Blue pill is the choice that is the same. You're continuously repeating a cycle. And so if you choose the red pill route, what is happening is you're creating a different choice in the timelines for yourself, which ultimately, as we know how energy works, it is a domino effect. The choices you make not only affect you, they affect the collective, maybe in a minor scale, but every piece counts, right? Every domino piece counts. And so as soon as you are deciding in whatever chapter you're in right now to make a conscious choice that is going to be different than the choice that you have been making, either taking a new action, taking a different course of action with your mission work, with your job, with your career, with your finances, a different course of action in love, with relationships, with self-worth. What do you deserve is what I'm hearing. Who are you right now? Who have you become in the course of these several years since 2020, since 2017, since 2015, etc., that has led you to this point where now there's a choice that you need to make, because this choice is very critical and it's going to put you in a specific cycle that is the new timeline for a series of different collectives on Earth. And so if you are going to choose blue, you're going to choose to make the same decision, the blue pill, make the same choice, you will be put on this trajectory that is associated with I'm hearing a high profile of lack, deceit. It's almost like a very karmic timeline, and there's no right or wrong. My guides are emphasizing, I'm feeling some Pleiadian energy here as well, assisting the collective. I don't normally channel extraterrestrials, but I can hear, and what they're showing me is that there's no wrong or right. What I'm being shown is a sort of, I'm hearing the word script, but it feels like a scroll. Sorry. Okay, scroll, not script. SC, getting that word mixed up there. So it's a scroll, and I see wording here, and I see that it's almost like the words are being highlighted in color over and over again. They're flashing with color as if as scription. It seems like an ancient language, and so definitely Pleiadians coming through here. Very, very beautiful energy. A lot of coexistence with angelic beings at the same time, getting seraphim energy. What this is telling me is that you are highly protected, whatever path that you choose. This is not a warning message, but this is a message for the collective. Do you want to go red and make a different choice, or do you want to go blue and stay the same? Choosing the blue is not a wrong answer, okay? Choosing the same path and repeating a cycle again is not the wrong answer. There's no right or wrong, but it is going to lead you to a very challenging timeline that will sort of, I'm hearing it's like a series of tower moments. You know, in the day-to-day, it's going to seem very mundane, like, okay, nothing's changed, but it will sort of come to that feeling is what I'm hearing of a needle dropping. It's like when you're waiting for something to drop, like when you're waiting for something to happen, like, okay, things are too calm right now, something seems a little suspicious, right? Why is everything so calm? That's the anticipation energy that I'm getting. That's just the word that I'm being told is anticipation energy around choosing this, making the same choice, choosing the blue pill, right? But for any of you out there who have been stuck on repeated cycles, you have likely realized by now that it's time to make a different choice. And what the guides are telling me is that, again, no wrong or right answer, but those of you that choose to make a different choice this time around, as the timelines are beginning to merge and we're seeing several different realities playing out at the same time. Obviously, this is what science proves. Parallel realities exist, but in terms of the current reality that we're in, there's different waves of consciousness, different people in different planes of existence based on where they're at in their healing journey, the way that they perceive, right, what they've gone through. But ultimately, we're coexisting with this timeline merging. This timeline emergence is what I'm hearing. It almost gives me the word emergence. So this seems like an emergent sort of critical point, and a lot of people are not aware of this because this is part of the test, is what I'm hearing. They have made a contract to be made unaware, to be made anonymous to what is happening until a certain point. And so this timeline mergence seems like the merging of the timelines, the merging of all the realities, sort of coexisting on Earth in 3D at the same time. Is sort of coming to this pivotal point. I'm hearing 0 point, where the people that were sort of chose to the anonymity of not knowing what was happening basically are going to have a wake-up call when that time comes for them. And so timing is very pivotal here. So this message seems to be more so for the people who resonate, who are awakened, who are in the ascension path, who are spiritually conscious. Perhaps you're on a journey of self-discovery, self-mastery, professional growth, personal growth. You know, there's different terms to kind of associate with the experience of consciousness and like living life on Earth as a human being while we're alive. But yeah, this message is coming through that those of you that choose the red pill, that choose to make a different choice, will be matched with sort of a timeline experience that is not necessarily like you're not going to have tests and lessons still, or triggers or challenges, but you're going to sort of be made aware of the new blessings that are being approached in your reality, things that are now ready to come your way because you've made a higher consciousness decision to pivot something in your life. I see a group of Pleiadians right now, and a group of angelic beings. It's almost like a spiritual cohort, okay? A board meeting is what I feel. So I see a group of spiritual beings from different sort of sectors of creation, angelic, extraterrestrial, okay? Very interesting, non-physical, sort of just light beings. Very interesting because in this board meeting, I'm seeing them all cheering. And so I see that there's sort of what do you call when you get over the mountain? That over the mountain feeling is coming up for those of you who have been stuck on a repeated cycle. It's time to make a different choice now. So regardless of what's happening on the external world, on the political stage, with celebrities and Hollywood and systems, this is about you right now. Every decision that you make for yourself is critical. in the expansion of consciousness and the expansion of the collective of creation of all of humanity. And it is a lot more serious than it seems, a lot more dramatic than it is, but it really is. There's an encouragement message here coming through. Someone's guide is Archangel Zadkiel, Zadkiel. I really don't work very much with this archangel. Thank you so much for coming by and guiding us through these messages. Someone's guide, Archangel Zadkiel, wants to let me know he is some of your guides. So I'm really not sure. I'm going to have to look up what Zadkiel does exactly, but very, very nice to be blessed with this frequency. I feel that you are all protected. Those of you watching this video, don't be scared. Take the risk. You are ready.